Today has been a reminder that you don't have to be 100% to make the day count. Yesterday was my girlfriend's birthday and we had a fun day. We went for some drinks, we went to a beach bar and we watched the sunset. Nothing too wild, but today I've woken up feeling a bit groggy. My Whoop score, which I use for recovery, was in the red. I think it was 36% this morning. So on these days, it's easy to either do nothing or to do too much. And in the past, I always struggled on these days. I actually struggled by trying to do too much. I'd almost push myself harder. I'd get to the office super early. I'd have a really productive day planned. I'd blast through on 2, 3, 4 coffees, whatever was needed. I'd ignore any weakness in my body and my mind and really try to make myself productive. Looking back, I don't know why. I don't know what I was in a rush to be so productive for. I don't know why I was trying to squeeze every single bit out of each day. Maybe it was to justify having fun the day before. Maybe I was scared of falling behind. Or maybe I was just compulsively a workaholic who wanted to always be doing stuff. But now I look at things very differently. I try to treat life more like a marathon than a sprint. And I try to realize that it's fine to have slower days. It's fine to have days where you don't push as hard. However, it's still important to win those days. So now, today is a good example. What I try to do is I try to simplify into what would it look like to win today. And I approach this from the lens of the energy levels I've got, my current motivation levels, and being realistic about the day itself. So right now, my Whoop says I'm at 36%. I'm probably not anywhere above 50. So realistically, I should adjust my expectations of the day accordingly. So I decided to redefine what it would take to win today. And I came up with a very simple checklist, which looked like this. First of all, get 8 hours of sleep. When I wake up, meditate and walk my dog. Write a short blog and create a YouTube video, which I'm currently doing now. Go to the gym, but listen to my body. Don't push it overly hard. Make good food choices and get to bed by 9 p.m. That's it. As simple as that. But I know if I do those things, one, I'm still progressing towards my goals. I'm keeping my streak of videos and blogs on 28 of my 30 days. I'm looking at my health, so I feel like I'm recovering well. My energy levels will be improving. I'm looking at my fitness goals, still going to the gym, doing something, but not stressing myself out too much. And all those things combined, although they seem very simple and very easy, align very well with the goals I'm trying to achieve and keep me on track. I think this is the thing with momentum, with your goals, which I've learned to get a much better balance of. Rather than going 100% max effort every day or having max effort and then 0 days, for me personally, I find it very important to always do something, to always do a few things that move you towards your goals, to always tick off those low-hanging fruits. So if I can exercise, do a bit of deep work, get some time outside and recover and make good health choices, I'm doing well. It might not be the most productive day of all time. It might not be my highest output, but on a day like today, it's a really good reminder that I can keep momentum. I can keep on track with my goals, even when I don't feel anywhere near 100%. And I work with a lot of high performers, and high performers have a little bit of a dilemma where they always want to be 100% on. I resonate with that mindset as well, but they struggle when that's not possible. When it's time to, okay, you can't do 100% today, what can you do? And some do what I used to do and force themselves to do more, but a lot also do the inverse, and they have those days where they kind of crash and burn. They're like, I can't do everything, so therefore I do nothing. I think for most people, myself definitely in this category, being able to have those days where you still do something, you still do the most important things, you still make steps towards your goals is so important to keep that momentum going. And then other days, hopefully tomorrow or 2 days time, I'll feel 100% and I'll have a much more productive day. I'll get much more out of myself. But right now, being realistic with what's a winnable day, re-establishing a new baseline, lowering expectations, but also not doing nothing. Taking care of my health, going to the gym, shooting this video. To me, that's a winnable day.